Oh, perfect. They'll start right as we join the mission starts. Oh, perfect. They'll start right as we join the.
All right, I'm live.
Nice.
Spartan Sarah Palmer, Infinity Commander to all Navy, Army, and Marine forces. You can relax. The Spartans are here.
Oh, yeah.
Spartan Miller to Fire Teams Castle, Majestic, Domino, Ivy,
Alright, I'm
and
live.
Crimson. Sending coordinates for your ops now. Crimson, I'll be your handler for today.
Hello, everybody.
Konnichiwa.
Dropping you
All right.
behind enemy lines to lend Marines a hand.
Good
You
morning.
heard Commander Palmer at the briefing. We're here to knock some heads together.
Crimson, Commander Palmer. Your mission's not just about wreaking havoc. Fun, though that may be. Miller, light up the targets for Crimson.
Okay.
All right. Who's driving? Who's gunning?
Those are power cores.
I'll
Intended for
gun.
short-range wireless distribution.
Uh,
Destroy them or the Coveys
I'll-
will build bases.
you can drive,
and we'll have a
Neil.
hell of a time rooting them out.
There are Covenant vehicles available for acquisition.
All right. Let's kill some people. Anyway, let's hit that intro, boys.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, hang on, redo.
God, fail.
Where is the
Sorry.
energy, my man?
I read. Sally was pressing the button.
It's okay. You can do a do-over.
Okay, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Thunderdome.
Oh, yeah!
There we go.
Well.
That's better.
Let's hit these intros, all right?
Sorry, everybody, for the fail.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was just a blooper. That was a blooper.
That was a technical difficulty. We had to make sure we were getting everything right there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 34 of the Thunderdome Podcast. I'm the least important person you'll ever hear talk. Your boy Slick Ricky Bobby Donut 081893. I am the blabbermouth extraordinaire, and I'll turn it over to my wonderful co-hosts.
I'm Lord of the Reams.
I am just in time for TV.
All right. Well, today we have episode 34. You're gonna continue to try to not swear, which is a very big feat for me. Yeah, blast that thing. All right. Yeah, dude, it's been a long week of work. All right. How you guys been doing?
It's
Pretty good.
It has been a long week.
Yes, it has.
I feel like this week's been pretty moving along. Not too bad.
It moved along. It just definitely was a little.
Last week was long.
Yeah, this week was long for me, man. It was just a brutal week.
I felt mentally drained and stuff.
Yeah, I felt mentally drained. I felt physically drained. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this job. I said other things that I won't say on the show because we're trying to recreate our image to be a little more family friendly, a little more. You can play this while your kids are around, or while family is around. And you don't have to worry about this being too obscenely vulgar or profane. But a long week for sure. But I'm glad to be back here in the saddle with you boys. All right, target right here.
For sure.
But yeah, we're playing a little Halo 4 Spartan Ops today. We decided to do some. Y'all go watch us all try to fight together and as one team, not amongst one another. But let's get into the news. All right, let's start with sports like we always do. Justin, get it! Oh crap! No crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! We're gonna die. Nice. Well, yesterday we had Texas Rangers play the Chicago White Sox, and unfortunately got clobbered 8-0. It
But
was
they played
very.
Houston.
No,
No,
they
the
did.
Chicago
but
White Sox.
Or now they're playing the White Sox now. Okay, well, continue, Neil, since you're the sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. Just 8-0. Texas Rangers lost, unfortunately. So, I'm not sure what the problem is there.
Everything.
With the major. Yeah,
John-
I was like, I don't know what the
John
major
Daniels.
malfunction is with our team. Oh,
John
God.
Daniels.
Yeah. Justin, get in.
Sorry.
No!
Oh, there we go. Okay. My controller keeps on disconnecting again.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Is it charged?
No, it's just plugged in to like the Xbox with
It's
the
one of those
cord.
corded
without the-
controllers.
No, it's
still
the cord
wireless.
that
But we used a cord to connect it to the Xbox.
Yeah, to save our batteries. Save batteries. Yeah, and that would.
But I mean, the Chicago White Sox are really good, and they also
Yeah.
have Lance Lynn, who used to be on the Rangers, but we were stupid enough to let him go.
Well, people make stupid mistakes, right? It's okay. Oh,
John
crap,
Daniels
we got more faith
is
in
a
now.
stupid mistake.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know why he's our GM.
Yeah.
He lets go everybody and then brings in young talent, and then the young talent goes away
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I get
they
that.
picked up from another team.
Right. Well, aside from that, we've also got today. We've got Alabama versus who is it? Who they play? Florida. Alabama versus Florida today, which is usually like always a big SEC game. It'll be fun to see it in the middle of the season without having to be like, oh yeah, the season's over. We're fighting each other for the SEC championship. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good game. And then tomorrow, at least for the teams I care about, and I'll be throw yours in there. Don't mean to exclude is it'll be the Cowboys versus the Chargers, I believe, and then the Broncos will be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, I do try to watch the Broncos because I am here in Colorado. I feel like I should be supporting my local team, not
It's a
team
secondary
across the
local
country.
team.
Yeah. Well, like for me, local because I live here now. You know.
No, I know.
So I'll be
I'm
trying
surprised
to.
they did pretty well for their first game.
They're doing okay. You know, I think obviously they had a rough run of it at the minute they lost Peyton Manning, but yeah, it was definitely interesting, kind of see them like fall off, and then they're kind of climbing back up. So we'll see.
Hello?
What's up?
I'm stuck. I can't move. Give me 1 second.
You're good. I will kill the Covenant now. But
But yeah, it's an exciting
Okay.
start of the NFL season. For
Yeah.
sure. With it being now, I think 18 games.
I think so.
18 now.
But
You have the Eagles playing the 49ers, hoping they'll be on TV again.
And we are playing
I hope the
my
49ers
Baltimore Ravens are
curse
playing the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. On
ooh, that'll be a
NBC.
rough game because Chiefs are good. So are the 49ers. 49ers aren't too shabby. I think that's both
The
some tough
49ers
games.
keep on switching between the rookie quarterback and Garoppolo.
That's true.
They did that the first game, and I noticed that.
I'm just still upset that in our game with the Bucks, the Cowboys at least, I know that doesn't apply to you, Austin, you traitor. That
Justin.
I don't know what it or Justin, yeah, both of y'all traitors, curs.
We're just smart.
No, I wouldn't go with that. I would say maybe no hometown loyalty, but sure, whatever. Go
I
on.
For
have
football now.
hometown loyalty to the
Just
Mavs
not
and
football.
Stars.
Hockey, yes, and baseball, yes.
Yes, and Rangers.
Okay.
But the Rangers are my secondary favorite team.
Yeah. Either way, oh god. All right, maybe let's not assault this in the Warthog because we're gonna get blown the hell up.
Hunters are down.
All right, I'm getting off on foot.
In pursuit.
Are the Cowboys playing here or in Dallas?
I have to look. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I couldn't tell you.
I think they're playing in Dallas.
All right. I remember killing enemy vehicles will get us to challenge the heavy metal, and then getting close range kills will reward another challenge as well.
Yeah, I've been giving them a 15 out of 35.
Still hip deep in bad guys. Impressive work, Miller.
Woo.
Congratulate the team.
Well, Crimson, never heard Commander Palmer compliment anyone before. Not a bad day at the office. See you back on Infinity.
Yay.
Hell yeah, Fire Team Crimson. Urgh. Anyway, but that's sports pretty much. I do want to, sports. And I don't know if there's been any further update on this, but the OU UT confirmation to join the SEC. I'm all about it. I just think they're gonna get their butt stomped.
Last I heard, it would take about 5 years, I think.
I thought it was
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen until like 2025 or 2026 or something. You know, like it's just not gonna happen. Actually, let me change up I'm gonna change up. If we're doing this like secondary color is gonna be this orange or red something, then I'll join. I'll follow suit. Give me just 1 second, fellas.
Coral.
No worries.
Yeah, I have to look cool like y'all.
Oh, well, Justin's gold, but he doesn't.
I'm gold. And Austin's what? Coral.
Yeah.
Coral.
Yeah,
I
gold and coral, so I can't eat either
guess
of those.
if you want to switch some sports, I got some tech news.
Yeah, let's do it. I got nothing else for sports. That was my whole sports rundown.
So I believe it was, what was it, Tuesday? When Apple had their conference, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday.
Okay.
They released the new iPhone 13 and 13 Pro and Max and all that, and also their Apple Watch Series 7. And that's it, I think, for those Apple products. I thought there was gonna be another AirPod Pros or something, or AirPods, but the Pros are still pretty new, and they work perfectly fine, at least for me. I enjoy them. There's not much of a difference between the 13 and the 12, so if you have an iPhone 12, I wouldn't really consider getting the 13 unless you really want it.
I've only had my iPhone 12 Pro for like 7 or 8 or 7 months, I think, and I still like it. I mean, it still
Y'all go
works,
this
of
way.
course.
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm sorry, I'm listening. I was just saying we'll split up for this bit.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my iPhone 12 Pro.
So the battery life is supposed to last all day, like 22 hours.
Justin, take cover.
I don't know what the difference between the chips, but they have like an A15 Bionic chip, which I'm not sure. I guess they say it's supposed to be fast, but it's
Justin's down, by the way.
That's okay. I'm back up.
I know.
What was
Fire
that?
Team
Like
Crimson
all the
doesn't
grenades
take
or something?
casualties.
Did somebody throw grenades?
I threw grenades, but we can't kill each other, so it wasn't me.
Okay, I figured we could. I know we were just meleeing each other.
Oh yeah, no, we can't hurt each other at all in this game. And Spartan Ops.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Austin. Sorry.
And then the difference between the camera, it still has 3 cameras, or lenses, I guess. You'll still get the ultra wide and all that. But the difference for the video is the 13 has this option for cinema. I think it's called cinema mode.
Yeah, that's what you said. Cinematic mode.
Or yeah, cinematic mode, to where it's like if you're directing a movie and like you're staring at the camera and like in the background it like fades out a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. I'd for sure give it a shot whenever I get the phone. I just pre-ordered the 13 Pro, so I'm pretty
Oh, nice.
excited. So like, so yeah, if you're looking at the camera and the background's faded out, and then also if you're looking away from the camera, then it fades you out, personally you,
Yeah.
and then it shows a clearer image of the background, which looks
Yeah.
pretty cool. So it's like if you're thinking about it as like as a movie,
Crimson, you continue clearing the
like you're watching a movie.
Nice. Oh God.
Um,
All right. Looks like these guys are meaning business. All right. I'm grabbing a sniper rifle.
so the price range between it's about the same price as the Pro, but they're of course I mean as the 12, but they're lowering the iPhone 12s a little bit,
Yeah.
but then also
All right. Yeah, I'll
uh,
push up. I'm gonna snipe from back here.
All right.
I guess I don't know if it's all the carriers, but I know mine, AT&T, they're doing trade-in. So if you trade in like
Oh shit.
an eligible iPhone, you can
I just slipped up on a swear word. If anybody heard that, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did say the ish word.
okay.
But,
I heard it.
yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Kind of like it was like a thing. Because I missed a shot and I was like, ah, crap. But I said, another word.
yeah?
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
So yeah, they have a trade-in value for. I'm pretty sure it's for all the carriers, phone carriers. So if you trade in an eligible iPhone,
Hey, behind you.
you can get a pretty good amount deducted off the total, but the only catch is it takes about 2 to 3 months for it to get applied to your bill. They say
Okay.
bill cycles, which of course is every month, so it's 2 to 3 months technically for it to get applied. So from that point, for 2 to 3 months, you'll be paying probably over $100 for your bill, depending on I guess what happens.
That's a little much though. Like,
But-
I don't know. If you want to pay that, sure, go ahead.
Once the trade-in gets applied, then it'll be worth it, and which is why I wanted to do that instead of, because I always usually just pay off the phone right then and there. But
Yeah.
I hate how whenever I bring it to the store, they take my old phone right away because I like to make sure everything. I compare both phones. I like to compare both phones to make sure everything's still good on my new phone.
Yeah.
But whenever I brought it into AT&T, they like to take the old phone, and so then I have to like rush home and before anybody like texts me or anything like that, so that way I can
Yeah.
recover my old my previous backup. Because I'm kind of like
Crap, we got
old-fashioned.
snipers.
Some
Yeah.
people they have like a new thing where you can just put your phone right next to the new phone, and it will automatically just sync everything up. But
Yeah.
I like to just go on the computer and plug it in and do it from there.
I'm a big fan of that old school where you do it manually because you know what's going on to the phone and what's not. Like when you used to get an old iPod back in the day. There was like the iPod Touches or the iPod, even the iPod Classics didn't matter. Come here. Oh crap, sword. But I get what you're saying. I kind of left the iPhone bandwagon a while ago, and I don't know if it was. To be honest, I just kind of wanted to get away from it. I like algorithmically, I like Google phones better. If the thing is, and from what my understanding is, and I'm not a master when it comes to coding and any of that. I've met some people who are, and they're interesting folks. At least when it comes to like how they know how to do this. When it comes to codes for Apple phones are usually like, if you have the code for one, you kind of have the code for all of them. And like, yeah, of course, you've got people that are like, oh yeah, Tim Cook of Apple's like, oh, we're not gonna give away your personal information, blah blah blah. Let's get clear. But with Google phones, every individual phone has its own unique line of code that you'd have to hack to get a hold of. With iPhones, you can kind of hack one by, to hack one. Like to hack one, you just need one, or to hack all of them, you need one line of code, and you can kind of do it. So from a safety point, from a point of security, I'm a bigger fan of Google.
Yeah, and I think it was earlier this week before the event, they had they recommended that everybody download the new update for 14.8. I guess it had to do something with like spyware or some kind of something would happen to your device or something if you didn't.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with the updates. It doesn't bother me.
Right.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to getting the 13 Pro because right now I have the 10s and that's been out for 3 years.
Yeah.
If I usually upgrade my phone every like 2 years or so.
Yeah.
But I waited a little bit longer just for this new phone to come out.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I'm looking forward to it, and it should hopefully come either Thursday or Friday. It says.
You'll have to show us the next episode. You'll have to tell us all about the new phone.
I will be.
Yeah.
It should be here on Friday for sure. It's getting shipped here, so I don't have to go to the store or anything. So that's nice. And I can also keep my phone, make sure everything's on it, and then they'll send me a kit to send it in my old phone.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice. Further pseudo tech news: the crypto markets fluctuated again, but this time they went back up. They dropped a little bit. They're talking in the thing. Crypto fluctuated again. It went back up slightly, not past the 50,000 mark where Bitcoin was at, and Ethereum was about to break 4K. So to me, that was exciting. It's good for people that are in the crypto markets. If it's been a healthy fluctuation. That's not to say it won't dip again, but again, this is more of a radio kid discussion. I've been getting a little more into it, so I can be a little more versed in the discussion, so I can actually give a decent opinion without sound like an idiot. But I'm still a fan of crypto. I'm still a fan of the concept of crypto. But yeah. All right. We can hit the jammers, or we can, whatever you want to do.
Let's hit the jammers.
All right, I got one right here. It's cleared.
So that's it for tech news for me.
All right. I got one more, but I wanted to see if Justin had any tech news he wanted to throw in.
Let's see. Well, how Apple was apparently focusing on more of health-related stuff from the I don't know if it was they weren't. I don't know. It seemed like they were. I don't know if Austin never saw any of it. But I think they were just.
I only watched the stuff for the iPhone and Apple Watch. A little bit of the Apple Watch. The only difference for the Apple Watch, I don't know if the Series 6 had this. I did have the Series 6 for about a couple days. Wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But they mentioned something about.
I'm about to go down.
All right.
I'm good. I'm good right now, but I'm just saying I'm getting cornered over here. All right.
I don't know if it's in the Series 6, but on the Series 7 they have a fall detection. So I guess if you fall, then it will call. I guess 911.
Yeah.
And then you still got the EKG, which of course monitors, and you got your has the heart rate. I'm down. I'm up. I'm back.
No, you're good.
Ow. 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 So.
Ow! Damn it.
The price range isn't too. It's about $400, I think. For the Series 7, which is about the same for. Same price for the Series 6. I'm not sure if they're dropping down the prices for the Series 6, which I think they should.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm down again.
It's okay. I got taken down a second ago too. These guys are getting a little frisky on us. Where's that shotgun I had?
Just trying to get to the objective.
How very, very rude of them.
Crimson,
Hey, look, it's me. Look how cool I look, though, with my Mark V helmet. Anywho, that's cool.
So those of you who like the Apple Watches and don't have a Series 6, or if you have like a older model, then of course you would want to go with the newer model. So Series 7 would be the way to go.
Yeah.
I will not be partaking in that, just in the iPhone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to have. I mean, I thought it'd be cool to have the Apple Watch. But,
Oh, wow. Down again. There's a sniper up there. Watch out. One of those little buggers has got a sniper rifle in his face. Hell, where is my scatter shot? Give me that. I'm trying to get this cuddle up challenge. God! Come on! Slippery little robot. Get out of here.
Yeah, they like
What
to
the
move
hell were you
around really
belong?
quickly.
Say again?
They like to move around really quickly.
They do. They do.
Very quick.
I don't know what's more annoying, the AIs that just dart everywhere really, really fast, or the human people that just sidestep all the time. Like, I'm just gonna sidestep the whole time and dodge all the bullets. Like, yeah, that'll work in real life. You'll take 3 to the chest and you'll be like, my lungs are collapsing. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get to the evac point. I don't know if this is the one. There's a level like this where the evac point also gets ambushed.
Probably.
Probably, knowing our luck.
Of course, they like to promote on their iPhones and
Of course.
products and stuff that there's like they have like used recyclable material.
Yeah.
And also that they're promoted again the MagSafe. So like if you have like a magnet wallet or whatever, you can attach it to the back of your phone.
Okay.
They had it, I think, last year too, or they've had it for a little while, I'm sure. Not that I never use any of that anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of people do anyways.
All right. When y'all grab that rocket launcher?
I got it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. You'll have to, but you'll have to let us know what the new phone is like.
I will. Hopefully,
Oh.
I'm hoping that my store that I usually go to get my case and stuff has an Eagles case for the 13 Pro.
Gross. I'm sorry, I threw up on
There's
my mouth a
another
little bit.
rocket launcher over here.
I'm getting my cuddle up stuff. So my cuddle up achievement is just getting a bunch of kills with close range weapons. I'm trying to knock that out.
So I guess I'll go back to the the iPhone colors. They have 4 different colors.
Oops.
It's like this weird blue. It's not the same as the 12. I think the 12's blue, which Justin has, looks better than what they have for the 13. They might have different colors for the. I just looked at the Pro ones.
Yeah.
But the Pro, they have that some strange blue, and then gold, silver, and graphite. I chose the graphite.
Of course. Probably the closest to black, huh?
Yeah, I do like the color.
Yeah, no, I
would've-
like the color too.
I would, if it were me, I would have chose gold.
Of course. All gold everything from Mr. Justin Time TV.
Yeah, gold. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, really quickly, I do have a tech. Yeah, it's tech. I'll say it's tech. It's wholesome tech story. And this is actually one that Deidre showed me. Is I believe it's a woman in Kenya. Created using recycled plastics, essentially, right? Created their bricks made from like refined, hardened plastic, but they're stronger than like concrete. And that's pretty amazing, man. It's repurposing plastic to create homes. I think that's really freaking cool, dude. I don't know. all the Africans are coming up with the innovations, and we're over here like, gender is a social construct. It's like, okay. So someone's out there, some people are out there doing great things, and some people are out there just being an idiot.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool. This is definitely a radio kid conversation, because he would be like, that's awesome. I believe he would just think that was the coolest thing ever. Very, very environmentalist. Very, very, very environmentally friendly as well. So I just thought that was super cool. And it definitely kind of gives a little bit of hope for what we could do with these kind of things. We're always worried about recycled plastic, right? We're always worried about this stuff. Now, maybe soft plastics like plastic bags and whatnot, that is still an issue. But,
Excuse me. Okay, so that's good. That's it for me for tech news. I do have, I guess, entertainment news as well.
I do have one that I would like to entertainment and gaming. We'll kind of segue into real quick. I want to give a quick RIP shout out and a fair winds to a Mr. Norm Macdonald, great comedian. If you know who he is, he's been in a bunch of movies. He's done some comedy shows. I mean, several comedy shows. I say he's done some comedy shows. I mean, he's done bukus of comedy shows over his career, and the guy is just a comedy legend. He passed away after a very long private battle with cancer.
Very shocking.
Very shocking. It's funny because I remember like growing up, like some of the old Norm Macdonald comedy bits, and he was in a few of the older movies, and he was in a bunch of the Comedy Central roasts, and he was just super funny, man. He was a funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like him in SNL.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. SNL. He's in a lot of stuff, and he was kind of a one of a kind. So I think the world has lost a great comedian, a great person, a great figurehead. And so I have to say, as fair winds to you, Norm Macdonald. I wish your family all the condolences and peace going forward. And I hope more people capture the essence of comedy through you and not vicariously, just sort of pay homage and learn what they can from you and your style of comedy. So that is all I would like to say on that matter.
Rest in peace, Norm.
Yes.
Yep, fair winds, good sir.
We will miss you.
We will deeply miss him. He was a great man, great comedian. Anyway, I want to move on because we don't want to be sad all day. So, oh god, knights. I forgot they're not as hard to kill as they were in Halo 5.
They just made it easier for us on Firefight.
They're so much easier to fight in this game than they were in Halo 5. Like Halo 5, you have to pop off their arms and then shoot them in the back, and you have to do this whole thing.
Ow.
But the other thing, go ahead. You got a bit for entertainment and gaming, so.
So I just read yesterday that they're possibly, or I guess I don't know if it's true or not, but they're saying that I heard that they're possibly making a new Lost Boys movie.
A new what movie?
Lost Boys.
Oh, Lost Boys.
Yeah. I'm not
interesting.
I do love the original Lost Boys, but I'm not a fan of them making another Lost Boys movie.
Yeah, enough of the remakes. Enough of the reboots and the remakes, guys. You know how you get people to stop making reboots and remakes like it's the only way to make money? You just stop going to watch them. Just stop watching reboots and remakes of movies when you want to actually see new product. It's why people don't really, I mean, people will still go watch an Avengers movie, right? It doesn't matter. They'll still watch a Marvel movie because it's Marvel. They know who these guys are. Granted, they've lost like Robert Downey Jr. because he ended his contract with them and died at the end of Endgame. At least his character did. Iron Man did. Does that mean is there any way for him to come back? Absolutely, there is. Will they? I'm not sure. I think Robert Downey Jr. sees what is going on with Marvel and DC, or not DC, Disney. There's all the kind of political crap And he's probably just like, yeah, let's maybe not go into that
Hold up, Crimson.
that tunnel of crap.
Safe for science types.
Yeah.
So those eggheads don't get hurt.
But,
So it's gonna have some, I guess, actors. If they say it's gonna have people with the movie It and A Quiet Place stars, but I don't know any of the actors, and even if I were to say their names, y'all wouldn't either. I know that.
yeah, but, I mean, possibly not. I'm not as connected and informed when it comes to things that have to do with actors and actresses these days. I'm really not. I know a few. I know like the baseline stuff. I don't know any of that. So you could probably tell me actors and actresses' names. I'd be like, who?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if it's actually gonna really go through, but I hope it doesn't. And that's like somehow some of the original member or the original cast members.
But even then, man, like make a new product,
Yeah.
make new content. Like it's great that we want to pay homage to a wonderful old movie and other TV shows and movies and stuff, but there needs to be like we need to understand like that just recreating crap and repackaging it doesn't do anything. Oh, I forgot the pistol, the bolt-action pistol in this game is not as great as it was in Halo 5. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm taking a lot of fire. Oh crap. There we go. All right, shields are up. Well, I hope they don't. I hope they don't make the Lost Boys remake, because I don't think we need another remake. We don't need a remake. We don't need reboots. We don't need none of this crap. What happened?
I just got hit. I just got hit in the face.
Nice. You know, that'll happen when you go to combat. Ow! I also got hit in the face, but I got murdered in the process. No, jeez. We all just got... okay. I just got slapped. Oh my god. Okay, I need to be a little quiet. A little quieter, at least. Well, as far as entertainment news, and I don't know if I said this on air or off air, Master Chief Collection Season 8 is coming out. It'll have ODST Flood Firefight. We've talked about that before. That's been confirmed. I'm super looking forward to it. It looks like a great time to be had by all. I think the PC dorks have already gotten it. Of course, they get everything first. I don't know why. So this PC Master Race crap. But I know they've gotten it. Guys on Halo channels like Hidden Xperia, Ultimate Halo, those guys on YouTube have been showing some of it off. I know Hidden Xperia definitely has. It looks like fun. Looks like a hell of a lot of fun. So,
Yeah, just need a Series X. That's all.
well, here's the thing. Here's the problem, my guy. Is the Series X is expensive.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling like other people.
Well, it's supposed to be the last. It's supposed to be the last season update for Halo Master Chief Collection. So, I mean, yeah.
I know they're expensive. That's for sure, and they're hard to get.
Yeah.
Still.
I just fell. I fell and I died. Yeah, this will be the last season update, at least the last major season update. They said they might do some small fixes. You'll probably have a small team for a few more years dedicated to the Halo Master Chief Collection post Infinite launch. I imagine you'll still have some guys working on Halo 5 because that still has a fairly popular competitive multiplayer. I mean, you have to remember, like, even after Halo 3's release, people still played Halo 2 for a really long time. So, let me take a look at the challenges. Oh, wow, I have 7 challenge points. All right. Well, there's other challenges that don't have any points to them, but... excuse me. We'll launch the next mission and we'll get the show. We'll keep the show going. But yeah, that's all I got for entertainment and gaming news. I do want to give a new game shout out of the week, though. The new game I'm playing is the new Star Wars Jedi Lost Order or Last Order. I'm not sure. Pretty damn good game, I gotta say. It's centered around lightsaber combat and force using, but it's pretty darn fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
And I think it's like the newest one, right?
Yeah, it is. It's set in the time of the Empire, so the original trilogy, because Darth Vader's in it and the Empire's in it and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely goes into, it definitely dives into lore beyond the movies. So you see Vader, you know, I'm pretty sure you can fight Vader. I haven't gotten to the one where you fight Vader, but I've seen it in the little trailers for it.
Yeah, if it's on I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass. It is. That's how I got it.
I have about like a little bit less than a month until my membership expires, and then then I have no choice but to go to Game Pass. So
Yep.
I'll be okay with it because it has a lot of games. So
it's cheaper. It's got a lot of games.
Cheaper.
I mean, for the cost of it, if you use it a lot, if you download games a lot, like I've downloaded 2, Outsider or Dishonored, The Death of the Outsider, and then which is the spin-off series of the Dishonored series. I think it takes place after the first or second one. I'm not sure. Well, it definitely takes place after the second one. It's like 15 years after a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, meleeing enemies will also get you the Cuddle Up achievement, just so you're tracking.
oh, not to waste ammo.
I have 3 games on Game Pass right now: Destroy All Humans, World War Z, and what else? Oh wow. And Halo 5.
Some pretty good games on Game Pass. For those who don't have it, I do recommend it.
Yes, I recommend
it's
it
a good,
as well. For a
I
new,
think it's a good
for
investment.
a new user for this Game Pass stuff, I recommend it too. Because it has a
Yeah.
bunch of games
Yeah.
that you can choose from.
Well, as far as that's all I got for gaming news and entertainment news and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all had anything else going on.
Nope, just looking forward to getting the gaming or Game Pass.
Yeah.
At first,
I think you'll
wasn't
enjoy it.
looking
I think
forward
you'll have
to
a
it
lot of
'cause it was
fun with
something
it.
new, but now I'm all for it. Really, I mean, because it saves money. Hello.
Yes,
Oh,
we heard you.
I was kind of hoping for a response, but it's okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was kind of locked in on killing these guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It does save money because there's a lot of games, and it's
Yeah.
like.
Well, like I said, if
still-
you download games often enough, it's worth its weight. It's worth its value. Like it actually intrinsically is worth more than what you're paying in its value. You know what I mean? Like it's actually a really good. I like what they did with it because it is actually a more economical choice for Game Pass or Xbox membership.
Just walked right into that.
Commander Palmer to fire team Castle. You're on Spartans. Dalton's got targets for you.
Affirmative, Commander.
How many enemies do we have to melee?
I think it's 75. You have to kill with either close range weapons or shotguns,
Bring them down.
or you have to kill them at close range. So I'm not sure if you if you melee them, it counts. So
I
that's,
got
just another-
something out of 100, whatever that means.
That might be shoot.
I haven't.
There's another one
unlocked
for killing
anything yet.
enemies, and there's another one for killing enemies in general. I think there's there's pinpoint, which is like headshots and stuff. Yeah, I just got pinpoint. Pinpoint is 100, so if you get 100 headshots, but it's not worth any points.
There we go. Cuddle up 7 out of 75. Yeah, there's 75.
Oh crap! Here we go. Pick out the watchers if we can. Well, all right. Well, before we get into the heavier news, does anybody have any more fun, sports-related, entertainment-related, gaming-related news?
No.
All right. Well, as with everything, we always save the nitty-gritty for the last. At least I try to. I don't like to jump right into things unless we have a very major breaking story when it comes to the politics stuff. So we got a few things. I think internally we have to talk about Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, basically all the top generals of the military. Ah, crap. Man down. We got to talk about General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who on January 8th, so 2 days after the Capitol Hill riot, whatever you want to call it, people call it the insurrection. The riot, the protest, the insurrection, whatever you choose to label it as, and I'm not going to play this game, just whatever you choose to label it as. 2 days after it, General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, committed arguably treason. He went behind President Trump's back, and whether or not, I don't care if you like President Trump, like your feelings really don't matter. Your feelings on the fact don't matter in this because, and I'm talking about just like the royal universal term of saying you, not you two, Justin and Lord of the Rings. But he held a meeting of like all his top generals in a secret meeting in like a closed room, no phones, pat down type of thing in the Pentagon, where he had generals swear an oath to him that anything that involved President Trump giving military orders, they would run through him rather than execute the orders. Right? So pretty much is subversion of the military command structure and the commander-in-chief. Again, whether you like him or not, that is definably what it is. But held a meeting and basically said, like, you don't listen to him, you listen to me. And that's not how this works. Like, it usurped the civilian structure of the chain of command. This is what every military, like at least our military, I won't say every military, but our military has it, and that's how it's supposed to operate. So, arguably treason, man. I mean, he also called China, he called Chinese counterpart generals, or a Chinese counterpart general, and basically said, hey, if our president initiates any sort of military action against your country, I will let you know. You don't, last I checked, you don't give tactical military information to a nation, a national rival and military counterpart. Like, just, no. What are you talking about? And it's just, I don't know, dude. That's just, I think General Milley should be summarily tried in a court-martialed, reduced to the rank of E1 private, and thrown in Fort Leavenworth for the rest of his life. That's treason against the commander-in-chief. I don't care. But I also say the same thing about these Chelsea Manning and Bo Bergdahl and these kind of dirtbags that have betrayed the military and betrayed our country. I just think you should be thrown in prison. I would say more, but I'm not going to be calling for anybody's summary execution or anything like that. I think once you go to a military tribunal, whoever the judges of that particular tribunal should be the one to make that call. I won't say that it should fall on anybody else but the military tribunal that judges him. But you're not allowed, like, it shouldn't be, you can't have him be with his buddies. Like, I'm sorry, it needs to be completely third party. It needs to come from like generals who have never worked with him. Like, no, you're a scumbag. Like, get out of here. So, I don't know. I don't like Mark Milley. He's like the woke general. He's like, I want to understand white rage. It's like, dude, get out of here. You are reducing the lethality of our military. You're going to cause America to collapse because our military is going to collapse because we're not going to. And this leads into my second story. If you don't think that's the true thing, China is threatening to put warships in U.S. waters in response to the U.S., U.K., and Australian military having a defense pact against Chinese naval forces. Essentially, it either gives Australian naval forces the ability to counter Chinese naval subs, or it gives Australia these like very strategic nuclear naval submarines that have like nuclear capabilities. So, I mean, like, if you don't think they're emboldened, I'm sorry, you're not listening to the news. You're not paying attention to what's going on. Not the news, but you're not doing your own research. You're you're kind of being like, all right, well, this is fine. Like, it's not fine. It's not okay. I mean, you have to remember, Russia took pot shots at British naval vessels in the Black Sea not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is no longer just this like idea like, oh, Russia's just taking shots at the bow, or China's just taking shots off the bow. Like, no, they're actually taking shots at you. You know, like, it's just, we need to be careful. We need to be paying attention to these types of things. We cannot just be saying like, oh, this is fine. Oh God, shields are down. Oh crap! Suicide gun.
I just got kicked in the face.
So that's a big problem for me to say like, oh yeah, our military leaders are going against our civilian leadership because they don't like, because of politics, right? This is where the great divide of politics is really kind of like taking a whole different turn, because I always understood politics would cause some division even in the military ranks, but the military ranks is not supposed to be where it happens, right? Like, these are supposed to be the guys you don't worry about falling to military by partisanship. It's just not supposed to be that way.
Hey John, thanks for that host. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate any hosting or sharing of this content that helps spread our shows. I guess our public presence. It helps a lot, and I do appreciate it. So, yeah, we gotta have a talk about that at some point. And if it escalates, I mean, we're gonna be here just being like, well, I told you so. Another big one, and this is a bigger development. I know before we talked about, earlier this year, we've had states that wanted to secede from the Union, right? We had some counties in Colorado that wanted to join Wyoming. We've had some parts of rural eastern Oregon that wanted to join. I believe is it Iowa, Idaho, whatever state is next to Oregon. I don't have the map in front of me now.
I don't know. My geography is not.
But they
very
wanted
good.
to join. They wanted to leave Oregon and join this other state. And I mean, honestly, I thought you should just let them. I advocate for a peaceful divorce of the states. I'm sorry, I do. If our country splits apart, I want to be on the side that's not with Joe Biden. I don't think he has any national interest. I think he is selling out the country, and he doesn't care to whom. He's just like, it's fine. But
you know what? You're not the only one.
yeah, I know. I'm not the only one, and he's unconstitutional. He went against the Constitution. I want to get back to a very pure constitutionalist movement. I don't want any of this. We're woke and we're gonna change the Constitution kind of bullcrap. Like, no, none of this. I don't believe in any of it. It doesn't work. You need to get back to how we started. We need to get back to our roots as a country and as a people. And I mean, I have this conversation all the time with my girlfriend. Because we're soft and squishy now. We don't have that. We don't have the ability to fight. We're not going to do it. And it's true. We're not. We have zero backbone. We don't have a backbone anymore. So we're kind of a pretty pathetic group of people now. We don't have any conviction or constitution, not just as a nation, like our constitution that is our founding document, but our constitution as a people. We just don't have it. We don't have any spine. We don't have any backbone. We will kowtow to every little thing. Are you offended? Oh, let me break my back to make you happy. Are you sad? Do you not like what we're doing? Let me put myself at a disadvantage to help you. You know what I mean? Like, but we're not doing it for ourselves. Whatever happened to secure your own mask before assisting others? But anyway, I've got it way off topic. New Hampshire. So 5 state representatives from New Hampshire have agreed that they would rather separate from the Union and become their own sovereign nation state, rather than to continue to be a part of the current federal United States of America. And I don't blame them at all. If they do it, good for them. I wish them the best of luck. I hope more states follow suit. I hope we break off from this crappy authoritarian United States and we fix it. I don't know what that entails. I kind of hope it happens without any violence or death, but if these people want to fight, we'll give them one. And I think we're gonna purge the woke states of America. That's what's gonna happen. So that might sound a little extreme.
Yes.
That might sound hyperbolic, but I don't care anymore.
Ow.
I saw that. Nice.
Yeah, I guess we shall see what happens.
We shall, but I obviously still hope it happens with a peaceful resolution. I don't want to see anybody getting killed for this. If it can happen through peaceful means, make it happen through peaceful means. But if these lunatics on the left want to have a big fight, they're gonna lose. Liberals don't know how to fight. Leftists don't know how to fight. They're anti-gun. They're anti-military. They're anti-police. Like, what makes you think they know how to go to combat? Sorry, but it's true. Very few people on the left are like willing to fight, willing to get violent for any cause. They just don't. They don't care. So,
That was worth it.
Meleeing
And then dying.
say again?
I said meleeing and dying. That was worth it because I wanted to get the, I'm trying to get that achievement. The cuddle up achievement.
I got one that I never thought I would read. Nicki Minaj gets red pilled. So Nicki Minaj, we all know her, the female actor. She was Young Money, Lil Wayne, Drake, all those guys, kind of in the mid 2000s into the early 2010s, and then I don't know, you just
Artist,
kind of
not
stopped
an
hearing about it.
actor.
Yeah, she's in my mind, she's a musician, not really a musician, kind of. I don't know.
She's
not
a
in-
hip hop
Nat
artist.
Fox New. Oh, wait. I don't know. Wait, what are you trying to say, John? Nat Fox New, brother? Hey, Kona.
What is he saying?
Oh, I know. He meant Fox News.
What about Fox News?
Maybe it's probably whatever you were talking about earlier. I just didn't look
Well,
at chat
so
until
Nicki
now.
Minaj, Nicki Minaj quoted or retweeted. I think she retweeted or tweeted to Tucker Carlson, who is a big Fox News show host. Which is why people were like, "What the hell?" Because Nicki Minaj, you wouldn't expect to be on the right. You would always expect her to be on the left, and usually she has been.
She's still
annoying
anyways.
Well, yeah, like I find her and Cardi B to be equally insufferable. But if Nicki Minaj is going to at least have some common sense, I understand. And what? I think she stands on principle because she has canceled shows in places like Saudi Arabia for human rights violations. So, like, okay, I can support that. Like, I don't like your music, but I support your stance, right? I can respect your stance. Definitely. If she refused to do shows because of vaccine mandates. Just say, okay, well, I'm giving refunds to everybody who does not have the vaccine, who does not want to have to show their papers, which again, fascism, there's no two ways about it, just to go to see a concert or something, little silly. Joe Rogan did that. Tim Dillon did that. A lot of these comedians did that. They said, well, if we're in a place where they have to have vaccine mandates and you have to show a vaccine, your vaccine card, they're just canceling the show. They're either canceling the show or they're offering refunds to anybody who wants their refund. I think that's the right thing to do. You know what you should do? Let these states die. Let these vaccine mandate states die. If they want to force you to do something, then cool. Don't give them business. It's the same thing I say if you want to see TV creators and movie creators stop rebooting old crap and actually create a new product, then stop watching it. Stop paying money to see them, to watch it. They'll get their contracts from Netflix. They'll get their contracts from Hulu. Sure. Great. Got it. But stop buying their movies. Stop buying their crap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That is how you affect cultural change. You stop supporting it. If they're like, oh yeah, people will love this, and then nobody loves it, it's like, well, then nobody loved it, man. Like, that's just the sad truth. Nobody's gonna like your product, and so this way no one will buy it, and you'll just waste a bunch of money. Yeah. That's where you hit. You want to make people change what they're doing, hurt them in the wallet. You want these states to stop being authoritarian, hurt them in the wallet.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, John. Sorry.
You're good. Glad we have viewers. But yeah, man, I'm just not a huge support. I just think Nicki Minaj is kind of based with this.
I never knew anything about that. I just know she's still annoying and she can't rap or
No,
whatever.
no, no.
whatever she does.
She's still very annoying. That's fine. We're not arguing that. She's still very much so annoying. But she, you know, when you're right, you're right. So I won't take away from that. It's just a bunch of Spartans beating up an antenna.
What are those three guys doing?
punching radio equipment.
But there's UNSC gear nearby.
Get moving, Crimson.
Just wasted a plasma grenade. Great.
Nice.
UNSC gear. You're getting close.
5 more kills till I get the cuddle up achievement.
Nobody's here.
Crimson, collect that IFF tag and see what it recorded.
And this should be the last one. Gimme. Cuddle up has been achieved.
Ugh.
Man down.
I'll for sure get that cuddle up achievement. Hey, thanks.
Say what?
Flyager. Sorry.
Wyver?
I'm sorry. FLYAGAR.
Stole my kill.
Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome.
Dr. Rivera here.
Yeah, man. I think it's you know what's weird is like, so there's that big Met Gala also that AOC went to, which was like $30,000 a ticket, which okay, yeah, at that point, like, I don't know why people even still like her. She wore a dress that said "Tax the Rich" on her ass, and I know it kind of swearing, kind of not. I mean, it wouldn't get beeped on regular television, but I'll try to refrain. But like on her backside, it said "Tax the Rich," and like you don't get to wear "Tax the Rich" crap when it costs $30,000 just to get a ticket into the Met Gala, as well as like I couldn't tell you how much the food was worth, how much the venue was worth, how much everything of that this gala was worth, right? And she wore this crap, and it was like, okay, that's fine, wear what you want, I guess, but your message is kind of falling on deaf ears to a lot of people because you just got. She didn't have to pay for a ticket; it was a political donation. So not only is she wearing "Tax the Rich" on her butt, but she just got paid by a bunch of rich people. I just got stuck. So I don't know. I think she's a hypocrite. People should not vote for her. AOC should go away. The squad should go away because they really don't do anything. They're kind of it's political theater. That's the definition of political theater. Saying you believe in one thing and then you do something else entirely, and people still vote for you because, well, people are stupid. And generally liberal people are pretty freaking dumb when it comes to a lot of things, specifically like double standard politics and economics, because they don't know anything. They're like, communism works. They're like, it's never worked. Fuck. Excuse me. Piss off. I didn't say it. I almost did. I almost let myself slip, but I didn't.
Oh, miss.
But yeah, I don't know, man. So that was another one. But they said that they invited her to the gala, and she's like, no, I have a baby now. Like, Nicki Minaj has a baby, for those who didn't know. She has a kid now. Which is like, good. I hope motherhood's going well for her, and I hope the kid's healthy and all that. I don't care how annoying you think she is. I'm not gonna say anything that negative. I'm not gonna be that mean. But did you just fall into the volcano?
Yes, I took the Covenant with me. The Elite, sorry.
But anyway, sorry, I got distracted by killing Covenant.
Stuff, as always.
One of them is still down there. One of them didn't die. Oh my God, he's down there. He's still chilling.
Oh, really?
It was just in there in the volcano.
Surprising. Didn't even die.
Yeah. Kind of stupid, but it's funny. Yeah, dude, these people kind of their constituents vote for them based off identitarianism. It has nothing to do with actual policy. If anybody actually judged AOC for policy, she would never be voted. She would never get voted for. They'd just be like, well, you promised a bunch of crap and you kind of failed to deliver. So
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You up?
But Nicki Minaj got called out, and then the White House did this really weird thing where she's talking about these vaccine mandates. Like, don't y'all see what's happening? She went against cancel culture. She's talking about how this is like comparable to communist China, like the kind of cancel culture crap. And it kind of is. And then they're like, oh, we just wanted to call Nicki Minaj. The White House comes in and said, we never invited her to the Met Gala. We wanted to talk to her. I was like, bull crap. You were trying to invite her to the Met Gala and you just didn't care. So don't give me that. Don't give me this bunch of garbage. So that was interesting. The fact that Nicki Minaj of all people got red pilled. So we'll see. I think this is further evidence of the cultural divide, though. I think this is just perfect proof that this whole cultural divide is just absolutely bananas. People are very tribal, and they will go with their tribe no matter what. So I just, something to kind of keep an eye on. But yeah, she quoted or tweeted or tweeted to or retweeted Tucker Carlson, and then people were like, "Oh, never mind, she's a right-wing extremist." Like, okay, so anybody who has non-left views is now a right-wing extremist. That's okay, good to know. So I guess I'm a right-wing extremist, even though I'm actually pretty center-left libertarian. But because I'm anti-government or anti-big government, anti-overbearing government, I'm somehow a right-wing extremist. That's cool. I saw a weird thing the other day, and if this is true, then we just need to have the Civil War and start slotting the tyrants. Where like someone was saying, not only is saying anti-Biden rhetoric dangerous, it should be illegal. And I was like, well, that is legitimately fascism. Like, there's no trying to sugarcoat it. It's pretty bad.
Reinforcements inbound.
But
Yeah.
all right,
see.
arm up.
Crimson, it's a straightforward rescue. If it's UNSC,
I don't know if you're still have any more topics.
Covey.
I've got two more big ones. Melbourne, Australia. I'm sorry, I have to say it properly. Melbourne. I'm kidding. Melbourne, Australia. Having a lot of protests happening lately because of these lockdowns, these crazy authoritarian edicts saying like, no, we're just going to lock everything down. Even though it doesn't work, we're going to continue to do it. Right? So, they continue to do this kind of crap. These lockdowns don't work, but they're like, yeah, let's do it anyway because we can, and F the people. You know, we don't really care. And eventually, I saw a video just right before we went live. A absolute just mob just bull rushed the police line, trampling these cops, trampling other people. Like everyone was getting all the business in this riot,
Sorry,
protest,
guys,
whatever you want to call it.
If you heard a little kitty, that's my cat Sally.
Oh,
She's laying on my lap right now.
so cute, wholesome
Giving her
moment.
the belly rubs. She likes the belly rub.
My
You hear
cat's by my
meowing and
feet.
purring.
She's not a big
my leg.
lap person right now.
Ooh, Josie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josie's a very quiet cat too. But she's sweet. But she is sweet as well. Also,
Yeah.
but they're both very sweet and cuddly and nice and playful.
They don't hide from us.
All of the above.
Crimson, clear the tower of any covenant and give Dalton's people somewhere to park.
Anyways, go ahead. Donut.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, yeah, you're good. So these lockdowns in Melbourne have finally just pissed people off. They're saying, F this, we're not doing it, we're not going to follow this. They're pretty much trampling their police now. I think all forms of authoritarianism should be uprooted, purged, and otherwise never allowed to prosper. If you see authoritarianism happening in your country, in your neighborhood, in your community, you need to stomp it out very aggressively. You cannot fight authoritarianism with peace. You have to get a little dirty. And that's okay. I think if you can fight and be dirty with authoritarians all you want. I just got blown up.
Me too.
Oh, dang it.
We all just got taken down by a Wraith.
It's okay. I was trying to abort it. And
It's okay. Because Just in Time for TV has balls of steel, and he wants to jump on a tank and punch it to death. Like a real man.
Sword.
Oh, I just
can see that
ran
sword.
right through it. Yeah, no, I saw it. I just wanted to melee him.
I wouldn't. That's not
Got
a
it.
good idea unless you have a sword too.
I know, it's alright.
All right, 42 out of 75.
I was tapping into my inner Just in Time for TV.
Yeah.
Just had my great big balls, and I just jumped on the back of the tank and said, "Let's go."
What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Comfy?
But and then the last one, and this one really got me, is that our own administration is creeping further and further into like weird tyrannical authoritarianism. At the big debacle at the border, with more and more migrants coming now from Haiti, which is, if they need to come, obviously. I have a pretty lax immigration policy, but
Hey, what's
when
up, John?
when your policies create a really bad immigration crisis, where you've got thousands upon thousands of people just chilling at the border, not only that, but they say, like, oh, if you come here illegally, you don't have to be vaccinated. Okay, well, but what does that mean when you're telling your citizens they have to be vaccinated, but the immigrants, they don't have to be? And someone made a really interesting point, is Joe Biden trying to not vaccinate illegal immigrants because he doesn't care if they catch COVID and die? That's one way to say it. I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's probably the likely scenario. But
Well, that's hardly fair. They'll need way more than that.
but it's interesting. All right, let's get to the top. We got heavy weapons. We got to take out these. We have to. All right, and I'm gonna take down this one phantom by the tower. Oh shoot!
Trying to find my way up. Hang on. If I can.
One more shot. How to do it for this guy. One down. All right. Oh crap!
Oh shit.
How dare you swear on this channel, sir? We are a
Oh.
family-friendly
Oh.
program.
Oh.
How dare?
Oh, this sucks.
The beepometer is probably the best thing that was ever created.
Yeah.
It might literally be one of the best things ever made by a human being. Phenomenal. Anyway, hey, we keep it family friendly. We're trying to keep it family friendly around here. Notice I haven't done any intentional swearing. I've let one slip, and I almost let a second one slip, but I caught the second one, so we're good.
I did not.
Oh.
It wasn't a fair fight.
Yeah, but
This was a search and rescue mission. I think you forgot the rescue bit.
excuse you.
No, we did not. What are you talking about?
Did we lose
Our
our Marines?
Marines had pistols. What do you expect?
Pelican is on point and
Whatever. Commander Palmer doesn't actually care about anybody that's not Spartans.
Job's done.
Hey, Commander Palmer, you.
Nice. Well, yeah. So all these refugee camps for immigrants, you are not allowed to fly drones, civilian drones that are unarmed. Because they don't want cameras. They do not want people to see what is going on at the border. They want it to be this hush hush thing, very very creepy, very authoritarian, very tyrannical. I think just Biden needs to go. I think we need to get rid of Joe Biden. I think we need to get rid of most Democrats, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Really?
I think Democrats are the absolute worst. I think liberal Democrats are just awful people because they say and claim to be about one thing, and they very rarely actually stick to that. They're like, oh yeah, I'll say it, but I don't actually believe it. It's like, oh, so you're a piece of crap. Like you have no morals. You have no actual personal constitution.
Keep on talking. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
You're good. I actually was about to hop off and do the same here in a little bit.
Oh, okay. If we
You're
were
gonna
gonna,
go.
if
Do
we
your
were
thing.
gonna
Do your
end
thing.
it.
No. We're
Oh.
probably getting close to the end, but we're not gonna wrap it up while anybody's gone.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, everybody. That concludes our pod. I'm just kidding.
Excuse you. But yeah, I think it's a little weird that we're not allowed to film the border. I think Biden should be punched in the face really freaking hard. I'm not saying kill him. I'm not saying do anything to him or his family. I'm just saying let Mike Tyson punch him really hard in the head. That's it. Whatever happens after that happens after that. But that's all I got for this week. It's been an interesting week. I also been super busy. So I hope nobody felt gypped out of any content or anything like that. I don't want anybody to feel like I am not doing my due diligence for the show.
No, you're always doing the due diligence. We're just filling in extra parts that that can be covered as well when they do.
Well, I think everybody contributes. I'm not saying that.
I
disagree. I
we
think
all do our own part.
contributes.
We all do our own part technically.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wanted to go
yes,
into the situation that's going on between. I guess they were now. That I don't know. They were a couple going on the cross country trip.
Oh yeah. We gotta talk about that real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we talk about it. Okay.
All right.
All right. Sorry. Give me a sec.
It's the news I wanted to get to this whole time. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. But I don't have friends. Blah 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 blah. Just kidding. I'll just sit here in silence. We'll wait.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, hi, Sally. I know. I see.
I have some emotes that I made, but like other emotes, I don't know. I didn't make those. I just edited them. Can't say the word. Maybe I should go back to school. No, it's not gonna happen.
I don't have any emotes.
Oh, I had to like go into like a Photoshop and edit it. Yeah. Donut went to the restroom.
I figured.
Right as I was getting into my article or topic that I wanted to talk about this whole time, or the major. And then I was singing.
Was it before I used the restroom?
It was while you were using the restroom, which is why you don't hear him right now.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, are we gonna talk about anything? I guess.
We will once Neil gets back. I don't know why my quality's at 720. It's supposed to be a 1080p.
What, for on Firefox?
No, my stream.
On Streamlabs?
No, on Twitch. TF. Yeah, the with the semicolon.
What, the winky face?
No. That's not a semicolon.
Oh, yes, I would. Yes, I would like to see that. So V-Shot saying, it's a poll. Would you like to see more options for photo sizes and pre-order of pops for V-Shot?
Where is this so I can put yes? Where's the poll?
Email. It's from email from the
shit.
V-Shot team.
I deleted that email.
where it says Roger Clark,
Yes, I know.
shout wave complete. Yes, I would like to see that.
I just skimmed through it.
Did you still have it?
Yes.
Well done. Not right now, actually. On getting that graphics card because I like what I have now, I guess. I mean, I'm
I'll
not
select
ready to
yes
get
a
one
million
yet.
times. Please have the option for pops, so that way we don't have to ship it flat and ruin our boxes, or have the risk of ruining our boxes. And hopefully they offer like the JSA with included, or as an option too, so that way, yeah.
I did
back.
yes twice. I put yes twice just to
Alright.
make sure.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
All right, y'all down for one more Spartan Ops mission for this last story? Shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Last one.
As if
Okay.
we're going to the cutscene. So the couple, Brian, laundry or laundry. It's like laundry, but with IE. And then Gabby Petito. So they were both going on a cross-country trip, and then all of a sudden the boyfriend shows up, or comes back, but without her, but driving her vehicle. And then right away tells his parents he wants an attorney. And so this whole week they've been going into, or the investigators were trying to like speak to him, but he wasn't speaking or saying anything.
He doesn't want to speak about it.
His parents don't even say anything, and now just this morning they say that the guy is now missing.
Yeah.
And his parents reported it as well, but I'm pretty sure this thing's a whole messed up. They're a part of it too, and they just don't want to say anything either, and they're just, it's pretty shitty because I mean you can imagine how the girl's parents are feeling too about all this. And
Well, you have to understand. I mean, this is textbook guilty behavior, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you know you need legal representation because you've done something wrong, or that you're going to be under investigation for doing something wrong. I mean, maybe something happened, and I mean, I won't say what happened, but it does seem like guilty behavior, or it seems more like a cover your, CYA, cover your donkey. Yes, that. I would say you have that. You have all sorts of.
No.
What? That doesn't. Okay, those are the super combines. It's crap.
no,
Yeah,
I agree. It's so much guiltiness right there. Like, you call for an attorney right there, and then you also show up in her vehicle without her, and then you return it up right away.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
And now you're missing, supposedly.
Yeah,
but you just
that's a little sketchy. Watch out, sword cloaked. Right behind you, Justin.
Oh,
Got him.
so we'll see what happens. This missing for the guy just happened this morning, so
Yeah, it does. I mean, the only thing that could be worse is now we just have this constant family feud of people taking people out, right? And so that's kind of, oh crap, I'm down. There's a lot of snipers.
I'm down to. So that's my big
Justin just
story
punched him
that's
in
been
the face.
happening this week.
I heard about it the other day, and you mentioned it before we went live, so I didn't want to bring it up. If you was gonna be your
going on a
story,
roll.
right? But yeah, I thought it was an interesting.
So we'll see what happens.
We will.
Hopefully they find her and she's okay.
Yes.
I hope.
And-
I hope everybody is okay. I hope nobody committed any felony murder stuff. Well, obviously, murder is felony, but like, no one's committing murders out here. No one's killing each other on the side of the road. It'd be very, very just disturbing if that was the case. I mean, this is classic. It's like a classic 1980s murder case. It seems like it just, disappears out into the middle of nowhere and you die on the side of the road. And back then, no one really cared. No one was No one had the wherewithal to be like, oh yeah, this is what happened. I mean, it just was a thing, and it's not a positive thing, but it was a thing. It's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was popping off for a second. I was doing pretty
Okay,
good.
another cloak to elite. I see it.
It killed me.
Yep,
I
got
was
him.
shooting
He's
at
down.
it too.
I was gonna go from behind, but it's okay.
Goodness gracious, what is going on here? Oh God! Hi. Hello, friend. Be gone. Well, we'll see as more develops. Our job here at the Thunderdome Podcast is not to try to dictate criminal investigations. Obviously, we don't want to give false information over what happened when the information has not come out. So we will talk about this as it continues. We'll probably hear more about it next week as the investigation develops. If not next week, then probably by the week
Hunters.
after.
Miller, your attention to detail is one of the few things I truly like about you. Never stop.
Do this. Come on. Oh.
I'm down.
Uh-oh.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I just got punched in the face by 2 hunters.
Got one of them down. Got the second one down. Nice. More enemies. Oh God.
Does the melee thing, or coming from behind the back and assassinating them count?
Yeah, it should.
Alright,
It's a
that's what I
close
figured.
range kill.
I'm at 63. Oh, 63.
Stragglers, Crimson. No reason to leave anybody
Ah.
behind.
They do. It's just better to use plasma grenades or regular grenades and then just go behind them and shoot them or melee them, whichever works.
I mean, I generally find it. We're only on normal, so it generally is easy
Yeah.
to just dump bullets into them and then punch them or something.
Yeah.
Reasonably close to a
That.
transit if I'm doing this math right.
Yeah.
They could hoof it from here to the science team's last known locale pretty easily.
Hoof it. What are we, horses?
Off you go.
All right, we're going down this tunnel. All right. Well, that is the end of the mission. We'll probably, unless anybody's got anything else, we'll do our shout outs, our departing notes real quick. Thanks everybody for watching and listening to episode 34 of the Thunderdome Podcast.
Yes, thank you for sticking around and chatting
Yeah.
with us. And if you're just lurking, that's fine. That's good too.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
please, if you are, feel free to ask questions, make comments if you disagree or agree with things we're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Like, let us know what you think. We definitely want to hear more from y'all. We want to engage more with y'all.
Join our Discord
Yeah,
community page.
do all that. Follow the YouTube channels, Lord of the Reams and Just in Time for TV. You can also find me at Neil Rickoff on YouTube.com. It's just my name. I'm not really hiding from shit. Dang it. Okay, right at the very end I swore again. Crap.
It's okay.
I just use my name. I'm just Neil Rickoff on YouTube.com. You also follow the Instagram, your boy Slick Ricky Bobby. Pretty edgy, spicy memes. I share a couple times a week. I get on that. It's been less and less just because work has kept me very busy. Yeah, follow all the different pages. The Twitch, also Lord of the Reams, Just in Time for TV. I am still absent from Twitch as it is giving me a whole lot of issues that have not been resolved quite yet. So as that develops, I will let you know. Everything else, though, just what else? What other outlets do we have? I guess the Twitch, the Discord, the YouTube channels, the Instagram for me. I don't know if you want them following you on Instagram.
I I mean,
I don't
just
post memes.
Yeah, I don't post
Yeah.
memes either.
Mine is
Yeah.
just memes.
Collectible stuff and sometimes
Yeah, mine is.
a selfie or two.
Yeah, mine is like all purely memes. Well, that's it. Coffee shout out of the week, Death Wish Coffee. The game shout outs. We'll do game shout outs. How about that? That's fun. Let's each give a game shout. I'm gonna do Star Wars Jedi Last Order or Lost Order, or whatever it is that I'm playing these days. Fallen Order, excuse me. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's not the Last or Lost Order. It's Fallen Order. Great game for the Xbox One. It's relatively new. I think it came out like this past year, 2020. Pretty great game. Continue to play that and develop that.
Yeah, the episode
Wish
is ending
Coffee.
right now. We're just giving out our shout outs.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, but I'll be streaming again after this.
Well, listen, you could, if anybody's watching at the very, very end and they ask a question at the very end, I will answer. We will answer those questions.
Well,
even
John
though
John was saying.
Goodbye, everybody.
John
I'm
was
just
saying.
Oh, wow.
Stream ending ? And then the sad face.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
around
I'm
that
sorry.
time frame too. We're already at an
It
hour
is
and a
around that
half.
time frame. You know, Lord of the Rings has a hot date or something. Probably hanging out with his girlfriend after this.
I don't have a
That
girlfriend.
he will deny. Yeah, he keeps denying. See, called it. But he has something to do here at 11:30 Central Time. I'm Mountain Standard Time, so it's 10:30 my time. I woke up at like 7:30 for this. I thought we were gonna be going real early. I was like, damn.
Well, I mean, around the usual time, just ending before noon. That's all.
Yeah, we usually end up before noon. Yeah,
It's
anybody that
okay.
wants
I
to watch
didn't really
it-
sleep anyways.
Me neither.
Nice. I slept with a baby.
I never did.
Well, just follow all the pages, man. We're trying to grow a product here. Kind of trying to grow culture. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
It's like we're doing our game
video game
shout
shout-out.
outs. Just wanted to shout out Overwatch.
Okay.
It's a
Mine
fun
will
game.
be Apex Legends.
Apex is a good one. I have not played Overwatch. I played Overwatch like right when it came out, and I never played it again.
I should have started. I
but-
should have kept playing. I mean, I enjoy it now. I should have. I got it when it first came out, and I never played it. Now I'm all of a sudden playing it. I've been playing it for the past few weeks, but
Yeah, I gotcha.
I should have continued.
John
Yeah.
says shout out Valorant.
No, not
Yeah,
Valorant.
Valorant.
Not shouting out that
I don't
game.
know. Why not?
I'm not a huge fan of that kind of like.
I haven't even
game
played it, but
styles.
someone likes it.
It's kind of like Counter Strike.
That's not bad. I mean, OG Counter-Strike was just blocky as all hell, but I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad.
John says Austin enjoys he's glad that you Austin enjoys Overwatch.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Overwatch was fun. I never played it. Excuse me.
I don't
I didn't
have
play
it,
it after it
so
first
I couldn't
launched.
tell
I was
you.
like, oh, cool. But I definitely dabbled with Apex for quite a while last year. And I kind of
enjoying
got off.
Apex.
Yeah, I played it for like 6 months. I think the last person to come out was either Loba was the last character that came out when I was playing it. That was like obviously over a year ago now, I think. I don't know, man. It's fun to play Apex, but you also have a bunch of sweaties on there, so it's like
And
I'm
my
not trying
other-
to get sweaty playing this stupid game.
My other shout out is V shout for coming out with that poll of would we like to see more picture sizes, options of picture sizes, and an option for pops.
Nice.
Yes, please.
And,
Because all
and
they
we put
offer
yes.
right now is just 8x10 photos and like 4 pictures. But I'd
It
rather
says-
I want pops.
Yeah, so the poll
Yeah.
says, would you like
Pop
to
collectors
see
over here.
more options for photo sizes and pre-order of pops for V shout? And I put yes like 3 times. So
Yep.
hopefully they get it. My thing. My what do you call it? Vote.
Everyone should say yes because it's pretty obvious.
Excuse you. I don't even know what any of this stuff is. Yeah. Yeah, like V-Pops.
Just like I
shout-outs.
don't know what politics is.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what's funny is like I got into politics when I was like 20 or I was like 19, 20, 21, something like in that air time frame. mainly because at the time I was strongly considering joining the military, and I finally did at 23, and I'm 28 now, and I just because I wanted to be up to date with what was going on around the world, what was our foreign policy doing, and I was very curious about that. And then as I started seeing more and more of our crackpot idiocy generation, people being like, guns are bad and violence shouldn't exist. And I'm like, oh, wait, well, now that we're getting to an age where these gremlins are getting into politics and actually being voted into office, idiots like AOC and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib and people like this have literally nothing. They've done jack ish in life. They're in charge of whole districts, and it's like, yeah. Or they're not in charge, but they represent entire districts, and it's like, you're trash. I started getting into that because I kind of started to care about what was going on in local, state and local politics. And I was like, okay, but then you started seeing all this federal stuff. And this is, again, back during the Obama years, which is, again, fine. I didn't actually have a problem with Obama, at least first term Obama, but I was a high schooler for that. I didn't understand what was going on. Well, I understood what was going on, but I was like, I'm high school, I don't care. Second term, I was in college. I started paying more attention. And then, ever since then, it's just become, politics has become ingrained into the culture rather than being downstream of it. And that's sort of why I got into it. I was just curious about what's happening in the world, and I was like, well, we'll see. But
we shall see. As
it
with
is
everything.
Yeah, it is what it is. But well, we'll be back next weekend, episode 35. Next weekend, we're getting up there, guys. I was surprised when we hit episode 30. When we hit episode 20, I was like, wow, we're really at episode 20. And then now I say that every time, like, wow, we're on episode 35, episode 34, episode whatever. But
keeps going up.
Yes.
Keeps going up. I can't see because I don't run my Twitch because Twitch is being obstinate with me. It's just like, I don't know. They're like, we don't like what you say, so we're gonna cut you. You generally just don't like me, so it's okay. But we do want this podcast to grow. We want more people to watch it. We want people to comment. We are trying to build culture around open conversation of questioning authority, questioning government, and reaching consensus of opinion. Whether we all disagree, if we can find common ground, or if there's just things we just know we're not going to agree on.
This is why we do this podcast.
This is why we do it.
And get more interaction with y'all and y'all asking questions and stuff. It helps out a lot.
Well, the reason that I say this is because I was saying this before we went live. Andrew Breitbart of Breitbart Magazine, conservative media outlet, he once said that politics is downstream of culture. And I was saying this before the show that Ian Crossland of the Timcast IRL podcast, run by Tim Pool, for those who know who he is, and for those who don't, he was a big-time journalist. He was very big during the Occupy Wall Street movement, a lot of other stuff going around in the world, but very, very based on the ground journalist. And Ian Crossland of his show said, culture is downstream of technology, right? I was saying, kind of, yeah, between podcasting and just simple things. I mean, look at our smartphones, look at our cars that have GPS, social media, instantaneous transmission of information and communication through the internet, through phones, through all of it. And Tim Pool then said, politics is irrelevant, culture is everything. Because the culture will influence the politics, the culture will influence the media, the culture will influence everything we do. And so we are trying to kind of build a culture of open-minded questioning of authority, questioning of power, questioning of the establishment. And we want people to be very, very open and comfortable with what we're doing. We want people to be like, oh, wow, yeah, these guys don't give an F. They'll question everything. They'll say F Biden. They'll say F Trump if it's Trump. We'll say F whoever. But we were not going to have bias. We're not going to be identitarians. We're not going to fall in line with this. Well, we voted Democrats, so the Democrats are the only thing that matters. I don't care what they do. They could literally build a gulag tomorrow, and I will still support them. Kind of crap. Same with the conservatives, right? The conservatives will be like, we will cause the next crusade, and we don't. And people will be like, I don't care. I will support them. And it's just,
John says you're speaking facts.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support too, man. Tell your friends. When Just in Time for TV and Lord of the Rings put these videos up on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Hit the share button too.
Yeah,
whichever,
share it
if there is a
friends.
share button.
Sharing these videos is probably the most powerful thing you can do. If everybody we knew that watched this show shared it on their Facebook or shared it on their Twitter or their Instagram or whatever social media, the show would grow overnight. Well, over one episode to the next, people would be like, oh wow, like these guys do this every Saturday morning or Sunday morning, depending on scheduling. And yeah, this would definitely happen. And we like to have these conversations based off of principle, right? Like I could be a libertarian, but I'm not going to crap all over a liberal or a conservative or anybody just based off that. Like if we disagree, we'll disagree, but we'll disagree off of principle. Or we'll agree and talk, but based off principle, not just party politics. So, yeah, this outro kind of we kind of extended it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
But
guys.
no. It's good. It's just I wanted to add those last few bits. But get our game shout outs to the coffee shout out. Haven't had a alcoholism of the week sponsor for this one just because I haven't really been drinking too much. All about the coffee, baby. All about the coffee. You know what? I'll give a ganja shout out. I'll give a weed shout out. For the people in the legal states out here in Colorado, Maggie's Farm dispensary and marijuana sales. Good stuff. Good stuff. I actually am a strong advocate and supporter of the ganja and the legalization movement. So, wanted to give that shout out. Besides that, if anybody's got anything else, now's the time to say it.
Nope.
I'm good.
That's
All
it,
right.
mate.
Well,
Shout outs and everything.
Yeah, me too.
all right. Well, I have been Donut 081893, the most irrelevant MFer that you know. I was about to say it. Excuse me. The most irrelevant MFer that you know. And it has been a pleasure to be back here with you guys again.
Yes, and I've been Lord of the Rings.
And I have been just in time for TV.
All right. Well, Justin, you know what to do, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode of the Thunderdome Podcast. Once again, you can follow us on our socials and the Discord community page. And y'all have a great rest of your weekend. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you, everybody.
Bye.